What's up, Copy Squad? It's your boy Kyle Milligan coming to you from Boca Raton, Florida. And today I want to talk about how to properly implement not statements and misdirection in your copy for the greatest effect. And this video comes on the heels of a submission to my Copy Squad Inner Circle program. Someone submitted an email where I saw the use of not statements occurring basically at the right spot, but just completely misexecuted on. So I want to cover a couple things with you. These things are covered inside my book, Take Their Money. You can check that out at kylethewriter.com/book. But not statements are essentially a way of sort of knocking out some minor objections or keeping them on the hook with some sort of like intrigue element. So for instance, one thing that you could do is say, I've got a great stock market secret, and you do not need to be an accredited investor. You do not need to have inside connections. You do not have to have a ton of money, and you can get started right away and have great success. And the idea of the not statement there is it kind of knocks out these little itty bitty objections, these little, cynical skepticisms that a person would probably hold. So notice that it's very easy to set, the way that I set that up felt quite organic. The way that I set that one up was, I have a stock market secret, it'll make you rich, and you don't need this, this, or this. Okay, so the submission that I received from inside the Copy Squad Inner Circle basically was talking about, let's say this case study was an email saying, oh, so-and-so, Vanessa just found incredible success using a special secret that came from Egypt or something like that. And now her relationship is better than ever, her marriage is strong, and she's just got promoted at work, she's got all these financial rewards, and it's not meditation, it's not law of attraction, it's not something. Anyway, when I was reading this email, the it's not statements really caught me off guard. As I wasn't thinking actually for a moment that this was about meditation or law of attraction or anything. So when those things came across, they felt incongruent and they kind of jarred me. They shook me up. I was like, wait, what am I reading again? I don't even understand what I'm doing here now. It took me so out of the copy that I thought, okay, there's a bit of a fundamental misunderstanding about the application and how to implement not statements appropriately. So I explained in our Copy Squad Inner Circle, which we'll pivot over to that video in just a second, exactly what you're supposed to do in order to sort of pull them in one direction, and then you can use a bit of misdirection to open up all sorts of intrigue. So I showed you a real quick, easy way to kind of knock out objections, but something that you can also do with not statements is you can sort of pull someone down the rabbit hole, get them intrigued about what it is that you're talking about, so they think they know what you're talking about. They think, for instance, if it's the law of attraction, or if it was meditation, there would have been hints about meditation in the early pieces, so that I would be led to believe, she must have figured out meditation. But then, nope, at the last minute, you pivot, you say, it's not meditation, and gotcha, well then what is it? What could it be? And that kind of grips you, pulls you into the copy. So that's what we covered in the Copy Squad Inner Circle call, which I'm going to go ahead and jump over to right now. So hope you enjoy it. Peace out, Copy Squad. Referred to as made to stick. I'm pretty sure it was made to stick where they did this, but the opening chapter 1, the opening story, he tells the events of this person, and all the details would lead you to believe you know exactly who it is. He's told you this very specific story about this very public figure, and then he says, I bet you thought this was about so-and-so. It was actually about Adolf Hitler. And you're just like, what? When you use a not statement, it's like comedy. It's like misdirection. I'm pulling you this way, this way, this way. And then when you think, oh, I know who this is Roosevelt. This is JFK. This is Jeff Bezos. And then I go, it's not Roosevelt. It's not JFK. It's not Jeff Bezos. Then you're like, well, who would it be?
So it's kind of like a plot twist.
Yeah. And comedy does this well too, where the reason you laugh is a comedian will start to set something up where they're going a specific way, there's a logical conclusion to this, and then they say something that's way over here, and the misdirection of that causes you to laugh. That's what humor is. It's unexpected and ridiculous because it's obviously supposed to be, Jane went to the store and bought an apple. And then he ends up saying like, Jane went to the store and got devoured by a crocodile in the parking lot, right? Like, it's like, what? So that's what you're trying to that's what you're trying to capture with the not statement. Does that make sense? That misdirection, where they think they got it. Yeah, sometimes I call it breadcrumbs, and I use that as like a way to sort of imagine a map. And the breadcrumbs are steadily leading us to this logical conclusion, the force of nature, the thing, the outcome that we're going to learn about. But what you can do is you can set breadcrumbs that are purposefully leading them one direction, so that you can tell them, it's actually, we're going to take a hard left here because it's not what you think. So what you do have to sort of get them, you have to get their brain sort of going and building momentum in that direction. What's up, Copy Squad? I hope you found that useful, and if you're interested in getting a little bit more details about how me and my team set up our first 7 pages of a sales letter to give us the best shot at 7 figures, I invite you to check out copysquad.net/lead. On this page, you can be the first to get details about a brand new leads course that will illustrate and step-by-step show you the strategy that me and my copy team use to generate over $50 million in gross revenues in a single year in financial publishing. So all you got to do is go to this page, copysquad.net/lead, enter your name and email, and then hit the enter button, and you can be the first in the know as new developments arise. Thanks so much for tuning in, and peace out, Copy Squad.